The Payday Vanishing Act. It's a story we all know too well, and yet every time it feels like a surprise. You work hard, you wait for that magical day, and then, just like that, it's gone. You know the feeling. Payday finally arrives. You see your bank balance rise, maybe for just a moment. There's a rush of relief, a sense of possibility. For a brief second, you feel like you're on top of things, maybe even a little rich. You breathe easier, maybe even dream a little. You start to imagine what you might do with that money. Treat yourself, save a bit, maybe finally get ahead this month. But then, just a week, or sometimes days, later, your bank app shows numbers that make your stomach drop. Where did all that money go? It's like your paycheck evaporated into thin air, leaving you wondering if you missed something. You swear you didn't buy anything crazy, yet somehow, it's almost gone. You scroll through your transactions, searching for the culprit, but it's just the usual stuff. Nothing extravagant, nothing out of the ordinary. The cycle repeats, month after month. Sound familiar? It's like being stuck on a financial merry-go-round, watching your money come and go, never quite sure how to make it last. If you've ever felt like your paycheck is a magician's trick, now you see it, now you don't. You're not alone. In fact, most people you know are probably feeling the same way, even if they don't talk about it. Most people aren't reckless spenders. Life just happens. Bills, groceries, a last-minute birthday gift, a coffee to survive the morning. It's the little things, the everyday essentials, that quietly add up and chip away at your balance. Maybe it's a quick takeout meal after a long day, or filling up your gas tank when prices are high. Maybe it's a forgotten subscription, or a small splurge to treat yourself. These aren't luxuries, they're just part of living. Suddenly, you're budgeting on hope and crossing your fingers until next payday. You start to wonder if you'll make it through the month or if you'll have to dip into savings, if you even have any left. It's not just you. The truth is, most of us never learned practical money skills. We're thrown into adulthood with bills to pay but no roadmap. No one taught us how to track spending, plan ahead, or build a safety net. We're expected to navigate this maze on our own, learning by trial and error, often feeling lost or overwhelmed. It's no wonder so many of us feel stuck or frustrated. But what if budgeting wasn't about being perfect or feeling bad? What if it was about making your money last, without feeling like every little joy is cut out? Imagine a system that helps you take control, one step at a time, so you can enjoy life and still feel secure. Let's find out how. There's a rumor that budgeting means never having fun. You might have heard people say that once you start budgeting, you have to say goodbye to all the things you enjoy, like nights out with friends, spontaneous treats, or even just a simple coffee run. People say budgets are like diets, strict, boring, and always about saying no. But that's just not true. In reality, a budget isn't about restriction, it's about intention. It's not a list of things you can't do, but a plan for making sure you can do what matters most to you. In fact, a good budget is all about giving yourself permission to spend, to save, and to enjoy life without guilt. It's about making conscious choices, so you can say yes to the things that bring you happiness, whether that's a weekend getaway, a new hobby, or just a night out with friends. The right budget is not a punishment. It's a way to take control of your money, so you can stop worrying about overspending and start focusing on what truly matters to you. It's a tool that lets you say yes to what really matters. Instead of feeling deprived, you get to prioritize your favorite things, like travel, dining out, or saving for something big. You should never feel like you have to give up every coffee, movie night, or treat. A budget helps you fit those joys into your life, so you can enjoy them without stress or guilt. A budget isn't about cutting out joy. It's about making sure you have room for the things that make life fun and memorable. It's about celebrating the wins, big and small, and knowing you planned for them. It's about making sure you can afford the things you love, now and later. Want that weekend pizza? Or maybe a spontaneous road trip? With a budget, you can make it happen, guilt-free. It can fit in your budget if you plan for it. By setting aside a little each week, you can enjoy your favorite treats and experiences without worrying about overspending. Hate the guilt after an impulse buy? We've all been there, buying something on a whim and regretting it later. But with a budget, you know exactly what you can spend, so you can shop with confidence. A budget gives you the freedom to spend without regret. It's not about saying no to everything. It's about saying yes to what you truly want, and knowing you can afford it. Remember, budgeting isn't about deprivation, it's about direction. It's about guiding your money toward your goals, so you can live the life you want, both now and in the future. When you tell your money where to go, you get more of what you want and less of what you don't. You're in control, and that means more freedom, not less. It's time to think of your budget as your ally, not your enemy. With the right mindset, budgeting becomes a powerful tool for creating a life filled with joy, experiences, and peace of mind. Many people start budgeting with big hopes and tiny details. They make a spreadsheet with every possible category. They plan to never spend a penny over, ever. But life isn't perfect, and neither are budgets. That's why most perfect budgets fall apart fast. Real life is unpredictable. One month, your car needs repairs. Another, your friend's wedding pops up. Trying to control every cent is a recipe for stress and failure. When your budget breaks, you might feel like you failed. But really, it was the plan that was unrealistic, not you. A good budget flexes with your life. It's simple, forgiving, and easy to adjust. The goal isn't a flawless record. It's a system that works even when things get messy. So, let's drop the perfect act and aim for progress instead. Your money will thank you. Before you can budget, you need to know what you're working with. That means your real income, what actually lands in your bank account after taxes and deductions. Not your salary on paper, but the take-home pay you can actually spend. Grab your latest pay stub or bank statement. Look for the amount you get after taxes, health insurance, and anything else is taken out. If your pay changes each month, add up a few months and find the average. That's your real starting line for budgeting. Don't forget other regular money, like side gigs or child support. But skip maybe money, like birthday gifts or bonuses. Your budget should be built on what you can count on, not what you hope will show up. Knowing your real income gives you power. It's the first key to making your money last. Okay, so let's be real. Looking at where your money actually goes each month can feel, well, kinda scary. It's totally normal to feel a little anxious or even overwhelmed when you sit down and face those numbers for the first time. You might worry you'll spot what look like mistakes, or maybe you'll feel a bit of shame about some of your choices. Maybe you're afraid you'll see just how much those little purchases add up, or you're nervous about what you'll find. But honestly, this step is about gathering information, not assigning blame. Think of it as detective work. You're just collecting clues about your habits, not putting yourself on trial. And remember, everyone has spending surprises. Seriously, you're not alone in this. Even the most organized people find things they didn't expect. The more honest you are with yourself, the better your budget will work for you. Being real about your spending is the first step to making your money work for your actual life. So, go ahead and pull up your bank or credit card statements from the last month. Don't worry if it feels intimidating. Just take it one step at a time. Don't judge yourself. Just write down what you spent and where. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being honest. Try grouping similar things together, like groceries, rent, or subscriptions. You can even color code or use sticky notes to make it easier. Put takeout, groceries, gas, and other categories together, and start to notice any patterns. Are you spending more on eating out than you thought? Are there subscriptions you forgot about? Are some costs bigger than you expected? Sometimes, seeing the totals can be a real eye-opener, but that's a good thing. It means you're learning. Did you maybe forget about little things that, really add up? Those daily coffees or quick snacks can sneak up on anyone. This isn't about feeling bad or beating yourself up. It's about understanding your habits so you can make choices that feel right for you. It's about seeing the truth, so you can make changes that actually stick. When you know what's really going on, you can set goals that are realistic and achievable. Once you know your real spending, you can build a budget that matches your actual life, not some imaginary perfect one. Your budget should fit you, not the other way around. And hey, honesty now means less stress later. The more you know, the more confident you'll feel about your money, and that's something to feel good about. Let's keep budgeting simple. You only need 4 main categories: needs, wants, future, and unexpected. Here's what goes in each. Needs are your must-haves, like rent, groceries, utilities, medicine, and transportation. Wants are the fun stuff: dining out, hobbies, shopping, streaming, or treats. Future is for savings toward your goals, like an emergency fund, retirement, or paying off debt. And unexpected covers those irregular expenses: car repairs, gifts, annual fees, or medical bills. Every expense fits somewhere. This simple system means you don't need 100 categories. Just decide which bucket each expense belongs to, and plan from there. The goal? Cover what you must, enjoy what you love, and be ready for surprises. Now, let's talk numbers. A popular starting point is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for future and unexpected. But your life may not fit these numbers exactly, and that's okay. The best budget is one that matches your reality, not a one-size-fits-all plan. If your rent is high, your needs may take more. Maybe you're saving for a big goal, so future gets a bigger slice. Or maybe you want more fun money for now. The main thing is to add up all 4 categories and make sure they fit your real income. Don't be afraid to adjust. Try the standard split, then tweak it. What feels doable? What feels tight? The right percentages will help you keep the lights on, build your future, and enjoy life now. Make this budget yours. A big monthly budget can feel overwhelming. It's easy to lose track or overspend early, leaving you scrambling at the end. Try this. Break each category down into weekly amounts. Smaller numbers are just easier to remember and manage. For example, if you have $400 for groceries each month, that's about $100 per week. If your wants budget is $300 a month, that's $75 a week. Each week, you get a fresh start. If you overspend, you can adjust next week, instead of waiting a whole month to fix things. Weekly tracking helps you spot problems early and prevents last-minute panic. It's like giving yourself a smaller, easier-to-handle paycheck every week. Less stress, more success. Don't rely on willpower alone. Systems beat motivation every time. Set up automatic payments for bills so you never miss one. Automate transfers to savings or future goals on payday, before you're even tempted to spend that money. Sinking funds are another smart system. These are mini savings accounts for unexpected costs, like car repairs or holiday gifts. Add a little each week or month, so when the bill comes, you're already ready. No more panic or reaching for a credit card. Finally, look for big leaks in your spending. Are you paying for unused subscriptions? Could you shop around for cheaper insurance or phone plans? Fixing 1 or 2 big leaks makes a much bigger difference than skipping every coffee. Budgeting isn't about tracking every penny forever. It's about building habits and systems that make your money work for you. Start small, stay flexible, and celebrate your progress. You've got this.